It's been put to me that it's becoming increasingly common for people to question multiculturalism. People say, was adopting multiculturalism a bad idea in Australia? Do I agree? If multiculturalism means that we're going to argue that all cultures are equal, yes, it's been a bad idea. If it means we're going to enjoy people who have different perspectives on their customs, the way they eat, the way they dress, the way they express themselves and so forth, all of that's terrific. It's enriched Australian life wonderfully. But you do need a core set of values to take a country forward. Our culture was driven by the Judeo-Christian idea that every individual has worth and dignity, that every individual should have the right to vote, to freely remove people from power at the point of a pencil, and freely to elect people at the point of a pencil. Our culture insists that before the law, all are equal. Most obviously, men and women are equal before the law. But so too is somebody from, if you like, the back of Burke and the Prime Minister. All are accountable to the law, the common law. Not all cultures accept the virtue and the value of any of those ideas, or let alone all of them. So we need to be absolutely realistic. There are many people from other cultures who come here precisely looking for the things that our core culture has given us that they want to participate in. That's a good thing. But it was all brought home to me recently when a man who spends a lot of time in Vietnam told me that he had met a man who had come here looking for a better life for his children, and he sent his children to school so that they could understand the foundations of the culture that he was so much enjoying being a part of. And this father commented that his children were coming home full of ideas about why Australia was not a good culture and why, in fact, it was a dark place with a dark history that had nothing to celebrate. No one pretends we've got everything right. But by gee, if you stop and think about it in a hard-nosed and realistic way, we've got a lot right. We have a great deal to celebrate, and we ought not to fall into either of the two great progressive mistakes. One is that all cultures are equal and compatible. I don't believe they are. And the second is that all wisdom resides in the present. There's a lot of chronological snobbery around when we refuse to believe that those who have gone before us actually, like us, struggled with the great questions of right and wrong, struggled with the great questions of how to build a free and fair society. When we will not learn from them, we make a grave mistake. When we criticize them from a position of moral superiority imagined rather than real, as is so common today when we pass judgment on those who have gone before us, we actually demean ourselves. We're not understanding that, in fact, there are many cultures where you'd have far more reason to regret the actions of those who have gone before you than there are in Australia.